Okay guys, Alfred Auger back again for another video. Today we're going to install the Surelect wireless light switch and receiver kit. We have a customer that has one that's not working anymore. This type of item is really nice, really handy if you need to remotely control a circuit, or in this case it will be a pool light that an electrician forgot to run a hardwired circuit switch. This will fix it. So the panel I want to add the switch remote in is this pool panel. You can hear the pool panel running. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and shut power off to this panel because I want to work safe. And to do that, I got to find the breaker for this one, which is going to be over there. We have a 60 amp breaker for that pool panel. We want to go ahead and shut that off so we can work safely. We just need a 5/16 socket. Take this cover off. Normally I would check this with a meter to make sure it's off, but you heard the pool, it was running and it just turned off. I need my screwdriver too. Get that cover off. So we want to find the circuit for the pool light. And it's marked on here, pool lights. We want to intercept that with our switch. So that's this one right here. It's off. Turn everything off just for good measure. Let me get another tool to take that circuit off. You want to take the wire that's going to the pool light out. Oh, somebody did already. It's right here. There's a jumper wire. If you follow this one, there's a jumper wire here. Going in and going down, so we can leave that on there. That's okay to leave on there. We have a wire nut right here. We can do the intercept. Hear the cow. All right, so we have two switches, and we have the remote sending unit. That there it is. Please cut off power before installation. It says it right there. Now this is designed to go into a 1/2 inch knockout. Has a nut. And it's rated for 15 amps resistive, 8 amp fluorescent if you wanted to cut off a fluorescent light, 200 watt LED, or 10 amp tungsten. So there's already a hole here because basically I'm replacing one that has died, stopped working. There we go, it's pretty nice right there. Tighten that up. These have insulation that's already been stripped a little bit, but I like it longer than that. This is kind of too short. I don't like that. It needs to be a little bit longer. The white one goes on the neutral bar. I would strip just about a 1/2 inch off of there. Everything is off, so I'm working safely. The white one goes on the neutral bar. The neutral bar is easy to spot. It has a white wire going to it, a big one. And we want to get this behind there. Land this on the neutral bar. Make sure all the strands get under there. almost there. I can put this breaker back where it was. I think. There we go. Now the black one is always going to be your power coming into the switch. So we want this on constant power. Again, stripping this to a 1/2 inch is a wire nut that's going right. Man, there's a couple wire nuts. Not so many. It must be running more than one thing. The timer also. Okay, so we want to put that on constant power underneath this wire nut. And did you want to see why I wanted this so long? Can you zoom in on that? Can you actually see that? Let me hold it up. Because the existing wire stripping is about a 1/2 inch long. If I used what they had, it's about 1/4 inch long. And then if you just want to put the wire nut on, chances are it's not going to all twist together and the wire is going to come off and you'll be doing it again. Okay, so you want to make sure you strip those wires to at least a 1/2 inch. Hold them from moving when you're pushing this down and turning it. And that usually does a pretty good connection. And you want to grab the red one. That's funny. You want to grab the one that's going to the pool. Take it out. I just want my switch to have the constant power. Okay, it's just coming right from the breaker to the sending unit. And then this was on there. And I want to put this now after my switch. I do want to strip that back some too. 1/2 inch. There's a wire nut already here. You can pre-twist it if you want to, but you don't need to. Put it on there and turn it. It'll twist it together. So believe it or not, that's almost good to go. We just got to restore power and put the switch over there, the wireless switch. And go ahead and do that. All right, turn the power back on after you did that. Okay, this is the location that we're going to install the switch. There's one already here because the customer had one before that stopped working. This is not exactly the same, the mount, so we're going to have to remove this one first, which is not working. We don't have another one. So we'll go ahead and take the screws out. I have a little screwdriver because my regular flat screwdriver broke. And this one is mounted directly to the concrete. Unscrew this. But we did get lucky here in a way. This has already been tapped to the wall, which is really fantastic. Okay, the new switch is here. It does have a mounting plate. You don't need to use it. You can just carry the switch around if you want to. But it does have a trick. You just lift this off. You can lift it off and this plate comes off. Or at least it's supposed to. I did before. Wow. Blooper. Okay, and it comes off like that. You need to pull the tab out of the battery. So the battery's not being used while it's being shipped or being stored. And then we can mount this mount so you can bring this off of here. And luckily for us, it appears like the holes line up. I'm gonna try that right now. If it does, that would be great. So we'll get that one started. And it sure does, it sure looks like it lines up. We're lucky today. So we'll put that on there, tighten this on there. And the switch will hang on here like so. Oh, so it should be. I don't know where it lines up. I think it does. Okay, so it does line up. It has the switch. The mount lines up great. So this one just has the little slots. And it goes on like so, and you can give it a little tap, and it goes right on. And you should be able to work it from there. Okay, the switch is installed. That was super simple. Now to turn the pool light on, you just push it up. To turn it off, push it down, just like you would any other switch. And I'm gonna have my wife go over there and she's gonna take a video of that across the pool. Go ahead and check it out. Look under the pool, maybe from the other side, from the right side. Hey, it's off right now, right? Okay. Put the switch on. It's gonna come on and start blinking red. That's what the one that has the color changing bulb set for this, blinking red. Blinking, yes? Okay, it's blinking. Just turn it off. Over here. It's off, right? Good. So it's working. Alright, should you forget, should this thing not be programmed, it was programmed out of the box, you can erase it. And you can reprogram it on this way. The manufacturer says if you want to cancel programming on this, you would hold this button in. You would hold this in for about 5 seconds. It'll start blinking red quickly. Okay, and that would erase reprogramming on this. If you want to program a new remote, you would hold this on for another 5 seconds until it starts blinking quickly again, and then push either on or off. And this should stop blinking, and when it does, this is programmed. Just in case it came not programmed in the box. And you do get 2 of these with this particular item, so you can put it in 2 locations in the house or near the pool. And it works just fine. This is about 10 feet through concrete wall on the other side, at least 10 feet, and it seems to be working fine. So, pretty good product. Oh, you're doing it? You're shooting already? You can cut it.